All right, three variable equations. Right now, I want you to say out loud, I love three variable equations. Say it 3 times. I love three variable equations. I love three variable equations. I love three variable equations. And I want you to say that over and over and over again so you love them, okay? Because we are going to love three variable equations. These are kind of tedious, so if you need paper or something to write them down on, if you don't have enough room in that box, by all means, grab some. If you need to color code it, whatever you need to do. Okay, so let's look at this. Before we were doing two variable equations, now we're doing 3. So we have 2x minus 6y plus 9z equals negative 8, 5x plus y plus 2z equals 10, 3x plus y minus 8z equals negative 28. Now, first I'm going to decide which variable to eliminate. And I'm just going to look and see which one looks easiest. And let's eliminate the y's, because we have 2 here that are just y. So I think that's a good choice. Okay, let's eliminate our y's. Whatever we choose to eliminate, you have to stick with it. You cannot change your mind. Okay, so we chose to eliminate y's, and I need you to write that down. Eliminate y's, because we chose that, we're going to stick with it. Okay? 2, we're going to number the equations. So that's the first equation, second equation, third equation. Now let's look at equations 2 and 3 first, because it'll be easy. Sorry, wow, talking is hard. It'll be easy to eliminate y's from those ones. So I have 5x plus y plus 2z equals 10, and 3x plus y minus 8z equals negative 28. Remember, I'm eliminating y's, and I'm going to use the elimination that I was using before with just 2 variables. And I'm going to multiply equation 2 by negative 1. So that's going to be negative 5x minus y minus 2z equals negative 10. Okay, then I'm going to add those 2 equations. Let's go back. Those y's cancel. 3x minus 5y is 2x, negative 2x. Negative 8z minus 2z is negative 10z. Negative 28 minus 10 is negative 38. And I'm going to call that equation 4. Now I have to use equation 1. And it doesn't matter which one I use it with. I'm going to choose to use it with 2. So I'm going to use 1 and 2. Again, I'm eliminating my y's. So I'm going to multiply equation 2 by 6. And you'll get 30x plus 6y plus 12z plus 60, or equals 60. I'm going to bring down that top equation, so 2x minus 6y plus 9z equals negative 8. Add those 2. The 6y's cancel. Get 32x plus 21z equals 52. And that's going to be equation 5. So now we're going to look at 4 and 5, because I have 2 equations with 2 variables. And I'm going to eliminate my x's here, and I'm going to do that by multiplying equation 4 by 16. So I get negative 32x minus 160y, or z, sorry, equals negative 608. Those x's cancel. 21 minus 160 is negative 139. 52 minus 608 is negative 556. Divide by negative 139, and z equals 4. And I'm going to put a box around this, and I need you to do that also. Put a box around that answer. Then I'm going to take that answer, and I'm going to plug it into equation 4 or 5. It doesn't matter which one, just one of them. So you get negative 2x minus 10 times 4 equals negative 38. Solve that for x. Negative 2x minus 40 equals negative 38. Add the 40 over. Negative 2x equals 2. Divide by negative 2. X equals negative 1. And box that also. Now I have 2 of my variables. I just need to solve for the first one that I eliminated. So I'm going to plug both of those numbers into one of those top equations. Doesn't matter which one, just one of them. So I'm going to have 2 times negative 1 minus 6y plus 9 times 4 equals negative 8, which is negative 2 minus 6y plus 36 equals negative 8, which is negative 6y plus 34 equals negative 8. Subtract that 34. Negative 6y equals negative 42. Divide by negative 6. Y equals 7. We're going to box that also. Then we need to put this, last thing, it just needs to be in an ordered pair, and it goes alphabetically. So negative 1, 7, 4. Okay? Do you see what I mean when I say that you need to stay organized with this? Because you make one mistake with a sign or with something, the whole problem's messed up. So you need to stay very, very, very organized with this. Okay? It is completely fine to use an entire paper for a problem. I am very guilty of using entire papers for problems, and that's not a bad thing, okay? Let's look at this one. So 4x plus y minus 3z equals 45. 6x minus 4y plus 3z equals 41. 2x minus 7y minus 11z equals 85. Let's eliminate our y's again. And you can choose any variable. It will work with any variable. You will get the same solution. I just keep choosing y's because y is the one that doesn't have a number with it. Okay, number those equations there, 1, 2, and 3. And let's look at 1 and 2 first. So again, I'm eliminating my y's. That's what I chose. So I'm going to multiply 1 by 4. And you get 16x plus 4y minus 12z equals 180. Those 4 y's cancel, and you get 22x minus 9z equals 221. We're going to call that equation 4. Now let's look at equations 1 and 3. I'm going to multiply equation 1 by 7. So that's going to be 7 times 4x plus y minus 3z equals 45. So you get 28x plus 7y minus 21z equals 315. Those y's cancel. I get 30x minus 32z equals 400. And I'm going to call that equation 5. Now we're going to be working with big numbers here. That's fine. You guys are totally 100% capable of working with big numbers. Okay? So we're looking at 4 and 5. And let's get rid of our x's. So I'm going to multiply equation 4 by negative 30. And equation 5 by positive 22. When I multiply that by negative 30, I get negative 660. There should be an x right there. Plus 270z equals negative 6,630. That x is going to go away. That should have an x with it, though. Then the next one will be 660x minus 704z equals 8,800, and that's it. I was going to say another number, but it's not. Okay? Now those x's cancel. 270 minus 704 is negative 434. Negative 6,630 plus 8,800 is 2,170. Divided by negative 434, you get z equals negative 5. Okay, now I'm going to plug that into equation 4. So I get 22x minus 9 times negative 5 equals 221. So 22x plus 45 equals 221. Subtract that 45. 22x equals 176. Divide by 22. X equals 8. Box that. Now we're going to plug them into the top equations. So we have 4 times 8 plus y minus 3 times negative 5 equals 45. So that's 32 plus y plus 15 equals 45, which is y plus 47 equals 45. Subtract that 47. Y equals negative 2. Last thing, we have to put it in alphabetical order. So 8, negative 2, negative 5. Okay, let's do one more example to try and get this down a little bit more. And I'm going to eliminate my z's this time. Let's mix things up a little bit. 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to look at 1 and 2 first. I'm going to multiply equation 2 by 8. So you get 72x minus 32y minus 8z equals negative 480. Move that other equation down. 5x minus 3y plus 8z equals negative 59. Those 8z's cancel. You get 77x minus 35y equals negative 539. We're going to call that equation 4. Then let's look at equations 2 and 3. I'm going to multiply equation 2 by 4. So that's going to be 36x minus 16y minus 4z equals negative 240. Those 4z's cancel, and I have 41x minus 14y equals negative 287. Again, we're working with big numbers here, but you guys are very capable of doing this, so do not have a meltdown. Okay, we'll be fine. So we're going to do 4 and 5, and I'm going to multiply 4 by 14. I'm going to multiply 5 by negative 35 because I'm going to get rid of my y's. So I'm going to get 1,078x minus 490y equals negative 7,546. And then negative 1,435x plus 490y equals 10,045. Those cancel. I get 357x negative equals 2,499. Divide by that, and you get x equals negative 7. Now we're going to plug that back in. So 77 times negative 7 minus 35y equals negative 539. So negative 539 minus 35y equals negative 539. Add that over, you get 0. Divide by negative 35, you still get 0. Then we're going to plug those back in up top. So you get 5 times negative 7 minus 3 times 0 plus 8z equals negative 59, which is negative 35 plus 8z equals negative 59. Add that 35, 8z equals negative 24. Divide by 8, z equals negative 3. Alphabetical order, negative 7, 0, negative 3. You guys are super awesome. I know that this is super tedious, but we love 3 variable equations, okay? Say it 3 times. We love 3 variable equations. We love them. We love them. Okay, bye. Have a good night.